So this video is called Simple Things. Saturday, I went to the Past Tool Show, which I had mentioned, or not mentioned, but had shown the flyer on a recent video for guys here in Northern California. There went my light. Can you believe that? Oh, we'll keep on keeping on. My God. Okay, the video here is called Simple Things, and there's not going to be any machining today. It's going to be a quick run through of some simple things around here that have made me very happy. So let's start off with here at the lathe. I ground a Tom Lipton copy tool bit that does the turning, facing, and chamfering. Did that the other day. It's been on my list of things to do for some time, and finally got it done and real happy with it. And Simple Things, I was going to make this part right here, and I can't remember if I showed it in a previous video or not, but this was to fit on the Monarch, and it would sit like this on the dovetail's right there, and then the back lug on an indicator would go down in there, and it would hold an indicator, and it would hit the rod right here. Well, and I think I showed you my little aluminum version that I started one time. Well, and there's a couple of pictures what this would look like. Well, we're in the parking lot at the Past Tool Show. I put a flyer up the other day for the Northern California guys if they wanted to attend it. And right in the parking lot, a fella, I said, "Did you bring any 10EE stuff, any parts?" And he goes, "Yep." And he pulled this guy out. And it mounts on the dovetail here, and it actually has a Monarch labeled indicator in it, 10th reading. Not 10th reading, 1000th reading, and the rod, basically bumps the rod here when you move forward, and it's got a little lid that you can pick up, and you can go ahead and loosen and turn the dial face. So I was really pumped on picking this up, and that was at 7:30 in the morning and made my day. So some real simple things. Yes, the lathe has a DRO. Yes, I've got the A-bomb approved mag base that I could run right here, but you got to have your Monarch toys. So it made me a happy boy, and let's go out and we'll take a peek at the my other big buys that I did at the Past Tool Show. So here's my big purchases other than the dial indicator at the bash, or not the bash. I just read an email. I get the bash in my brain. At the Past Tools Show, there was a guy that was had some machining stuff, actually quite a bit. Prices were very fair. I had most of it, so there was really nothing that was exciting me. So I picked up a little Mitoyo 6-inch scale. I got it for the 1/8 and 16ths. I think I paid $1 for it. I like this little guy that I picked up. It's a Starrett number 6 thread pitch gauge. The cool thing is it besides having the thread TPI, it has the double depth of the thread already engraved in the tool. So I picked that up. A little Criterion boring bar, and some radius gauges. Starts at 30 thousandths and goes up to 300 thousandths. I picked this up just for the little gauges, which I didn't have. Had a great time at the show. A couple of guys that follow my channel did come to the show. Tom Colson, we had a great afternoon. Just lots of discussion, and hopefully someday he'll start doing some YouTube videos, because he was starting to show me his website, and oh my God, some cool stuff. And then Larry Bastian, he was at the bash, and he came by, and we had a great time talking, and he gave me this chunk of mystery metal. He said he had given some to Tom one time, and he said one thing: if you get it hot, it gets hard. So that was real exciting, and had a great time talking with Larry also. Thank you, Larry. Other things that made my day. Let me slide this out of the way. A friend of mine that lives up in the same area, he ended up giving me this geometric head and these dies for it. So that was real nice of him. He had actually purchased another whole unit from a friend named Bernie here that's local, and ended up with duplicates, and he bought the same head from Bernie, so gave me the head and gave me all his duplicates. So very much thank you to my buddy Dave. One other thing that's close here on the bench, a little thing I picked up for myself, 300 amp mag switch for the welders, and ended up just putting a big piece of copper on it, and that way I can just go ahead and grip it with any of the ground clamps off of the different welders. So I picked that up, and let's take a quick run over to the wood shop and show you what else has made my day. Well, in the wood shop, I've been continually nesting here, and if anybody is astute or paying attention, my planer used to sit underneath the workbench here, and I would feed the wood in this side and would come out the other side. Just a bitch having to get down low enough to read the setting, and it was a pain in the ass, but it worked in my old setup. So Saturday, on the way to the bash, my good buddy Dave Locatelli, Flea Market Dave, he brought me this toolbox. Nice Kennedy. I took the key out of it, but it's a nice unit. I gotta go, the key, we don't have the key, so I'm gonna get the key for it. But what I needed was something to put my planer on top of. And this works out just perfect. I can roll the cabinet back against the clamps there. I have clearance. You can see the vacuum hose just loops over, and I can pick up my vacuum. And I'm really excited about this. Just makes using the planer very accessible and very, very enjoyable to use. So a lot of simple things here around the shop, but I'm a happy camper, and just having a good old time nesting in the wood shop. And interesting enough, as I've been nesting in here and pulling more and more stuff out of the wood shop, I've been looking at transitions and changes that'll happen in the main shop. All right, guys, thanks for stopping by my channel. Hope you enjoyed the little quickie, and we'll see you next Tuesday. I knew there was another simple thing I wanted to show you that made my day. I ordered screws, wood and panhead screws, and divided up the drawer, and did this. So I'm ready to work here. This drawer was full of tools, which I managed to put into the toolbox. So this worked out really sweet. Got them off of bolt.com, or I think that was the place. But anyway, another simple thing that made my day. Just have to show you, I'm standing in the wood shop, and that's the door that goes to my main shop. And Howie is so tired of following me from shop to shop that he's finally set up camp right in the doorway, so he can look in both shops and listen, and not have to keep waking up from his snooze. Looks like he's eating a piece of plant right there. All right,